Hi there. So in this video, I'll be explaining you about the digital SAT, how does digital SAT works, and second thing, how can you practice for the digital SAT. So I'll be showing you, let me just share my screen so that I can show you how does exactly digital SAT works and how can you practice the questions for digital SAT, all right? So let me share my screen. I'll start from the, I'm just opening a new window in the Google Chrome so that I can show you everything step by step. So first thing first, what you can do is you can type Khan Academy SAT practice, okay? So when you type Khan Academy SAT practice, you just need to click on this first link which says moving from official SAT practice test to official digital SAT practice prep. Okay, so as you all know, going forward the SATs will be digital one internationally. I mean to say, even if you are living in US or outside US, the SATs will be digital one. Okay, so here you see there are few differences between digital SAT and pen and paper SAT. So let's discuss them one by one. So if I talk about the first difference between digital SAT and pen and paper SAT, so it says let's talk about the math section. In math section, what will happen, you can now use the calculator for entire math section. Earlier what was happening in pen and paper SAT, calculator was allowed only for one particular section, but for digital SAT calculator is allowed for entire math section. Second point, question word count. So now the question will be appearing on the screen, so the length of question will be reduced. So the average length of math word problem has been reduced. In context to questions are still a big part of the test, but they are not so wordy, like the question length will be reduced. Okay, second point, if I talk about the reading and writing section, so in reading and writing section what difference has come. So here you see, earlier what was happening, there was a separate test for reading and a separate test for writing section, but going forward for digital SAT there will be only one test for reading and writing section. So you can see here it is written one test for reading and writing section, while earlier what was happening in pen and paper SAT there was separate section for reading and writing. So that's the second difference in reading and writing section between digital SAT and pen and paper SAT. Now the second important point is shorter passages. So now the length of passage will be reduced because again the passage has to be appear on the screen, so they cannot make it so big. On pen and paper they can write the passage in one page or maybe like shorter or bigger than that, but in case of digital SAT the length of passages will be reduced because it will be appearing on the screen, so the length of passage will be reduced. So instead of reading long passages and answering multiple questions on each passage, now in digital SAT a student will encounter shorter passages, and on each and every passage there will be one follow-up question. So like there will be 2-3 lines of passages and you will get one question on it. Okay, now see the next point. With a greater number and variety of passages, this last set includes now the type of question with new prompts that requires new strategy. So of course the question will be shorter and there will be some new strategy that will be used in the questions. Okay, so this is the second difference in reading and writing section in between the earlier SAT and the pen and paper, now new SAT, which is a digital one. Okay, now one major difference is digital SAT will be only of 2 hours instead of 3 hours. The pen and paper SAT was of 3 hours, but the digital SAT is only of 2 hours. You can see this difference here. It is written that the move to digital SAT will result in a shorter test, 2 hours instead of 3 hours. And even you will be getting the faster result in case of digital SAT. The results will be faster. Why? Because it's appearing on the computer screen. So now, they will be taking care of the faster calculations and all. So you will be getting the results within a week instead of waiting for 3 weeks. Okay. So yeah, that's better. It says the SAT is adapting to better meet the need of a student and educators in our digital age. This means for US students, the SAT, which was pen and paper earlier in December 2023, going forward it will be digital SAT. Okay, understood. So let me summarize the differences once again. The point number one, it will be of 2 hours, and the second point, if I talk about the math section, so in math section you will be getting a calculator for all the questions. For all the questions, calculator will be allowed. Questions length will be shorter. Why? Because it is appearing on the screen. Third, if I talk about the reading plus writing sections, or in reading and writing, there will be only one section. There will be no separate section for it. Only one section will be there for reading and writing. That is the first point. Second point, passage length will reduce, and one question for each passage. There will be one question in each passage. Got it? So this is how the difference. This is the difference between digital SAT and pen and paper SAT. I hope that makes sense here. Now this is all about the differences, or all about the uh, all important points about the digital asset. Now the second point comes is how do we practice for digital asset? Okay, so what you can do is here you can just see Khan Academy's official digital asset prep. You can just click on this particular link. Once you click over here, you will be redirected to this particular website of like this particular web page of Khan Academy. Here you see you will be getting the sections of digital SAT math as well as digital SAT reading and writing. Okay, now in this particular section, what you can do, you can even click here in digital SAT math to move on the math section, or on reading and writing to move on the reading and writing section. Here you can click on the left side as well as you can click on these particular links. Okay, now see how it works. Let's say if I click on digital SAT math, now these units will be appearing in front of it. So total 13 units are there. You can see there are total 13 units from unit number 1 to unit number 3. Now here they have given the basic information that if this symbol is appearing, that means you have mastered this particular topic, or likewise proficient, familiar, attempted. So like from lower to higher, here it is. And this goes for not started. Somewhere you see this symbol here, it means it is a quiz, and finally the star implies for the unit test. So you see there are total 13 units. In out of 13 unit, unit number 1 doesn't include any exercise because it is the just basic information about it. But from unit number 2 to unit number 13, they includes the exercise as well. Okay, I mean to say unit test as well. Fine. Now see, in math there are four sections. Four sections are there: heart of algebra, passport to advanced math, geometry and trigonometry, and data analysis and interpretation. So these 12 units are divided in 4 4 4. First 4 goes for the foundation, next 4 goes for the medium one, and last 4 goes for the advanced one. Let me show you what I mean. So here you see unit number 1 is about the digital SAT, which is the basics one. Then it goes for the foundations, like unit number 2 foundation of algebra, unit number 3 foundation of problem solving, unit number 4 foundation of advanced math, and unit number 5 foundation of geometry. Now see, in all 4 sections you got the foundation. Now again you will be getting these 4 sections, but this time it will be the medium level. Okay, so algebra, problem solving and data analysis, advanced math, and followed by geometry and trigonometry, medium one. Now in last 4 units, which is unit number 10 to 13, you'll be getting the advanced thingy, right? Like unit algebra advanced, problem solving and data analysis advanced, uh, then unit number 12 advanced math, and unit number 13 geometry and trigonometry. Finally you do have the course challenge, as well. Okay, so the thing is, let's say you have attempted SATs earlier and your math score is around 650 700, then you can directly dive into the medium or advanced level. But let's say you are just starting up, you are just starting up your preparation for SATs. In that case you can go start from the foundation too, right? And in at the let's say if you are scoring around 750, then you can always go for the unit test. Now let me tell you the beauty of unit test. How does they work? So at the end of every unit, you will be seeing the unit test. And the beauty of this unit test is, let's say if you are taking the unit test right now, and let's say I just click on take the unit test again. Okay, and I start attempting these questions. So here you see that we are getting 13 questions. So when I click on the let's go, I'll be able to solve these 13 questions. But what if I am done with these 13 questions and I want to attempt more similar question? Then what all you need to do is, once you are done with this 13 question, you can click on the check, and then maybe after, like once you are done, you can come back on this particular page, because when you come back here, next time when you will be attempting the same unit test, you will be seeing the different questions over here. So that's the beauty, like the questions will be never ending. You will be getting different questions every time when you attempt this unit test. All right, so this is all about the math section. Likewise, let's discuss about the digital SAT ELA or reading and writing section too. So when we go on the reading and writing section, here you will be seeing total 5 units instead of 13 units, which were earlier in which is a part of digital math. But here in reading and writing, you will be seeing 5 units. Again, the unit number 1 is basic information about the digital SAT, like what exactly the digital SAT is and how to prepare for it. Then after unit number 2, 3, 4, 5. So in unit number 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, unit number 5 goes for the grammar practice. And now let's talk about unit number 2, 3, 4. So 2 3 4 goes in the level of basic, medium and advanced. So if you are just starting up, you can start with the foundation. If you are good, you can start with medium, and if you are very good, you can start with the advanced one. You can even see the questions over there. You can attempt the quizzes or you can attempt the unit test. Okay, so this is how you can prepare for the digital SAT. So let me just summarize you once again in front of you. First thing first, digital SAT will be having will be of only of 2 hours instead of 3 hours. Point number two, in math you will be getting calculator throughout the section. Point number three, the math section will like questions will be shorter in length. Point number four, reading and writing goes for shorter passages, and each passage will be followed by one question only. And then after, how do we prepare for it? So you can just type Khan Academy digital SAT practice. You will be coming on the digital SAT portal. Once you come on the digital SAT portal, you can either practice math or reading and writing, or both. Okay, and how do you prepare? Again, foundation is there, medium level is there, advanced is there. This is for math as well as for reading and writing. If you are just starting up, go for the foundation. If you are good, go for the medium one. If you are let's say scoring very good already, 700 plus, and you want to make it 750 plus, you can go for the advanced level. This is how it works. Okay, thank you so much.